Hello and welcome back to the channel. I've had a few weeks break, January, to take some time off, recharge my batteries, refocus for the year ahead. I was fortunate to be able to get away and have a few days in the sun in Dubai and then up in the Swiss Alps, just recuperating, switch everything off and give my brain a rest. I hope you are all safe, healthy, and you are making the most of a complicated situation still around Europe. Today, we're back with another episode helping you improve your coaching business and helping you maximize your income. The theme of the day today is partnerships and how strategic partnerships can help your business grow. We're going to talk about why they are useful, why they are valuable. We're going to talk about why you are valuable as a coach for a partner, a business partner. We're going to talk about the ground rules, the do's and the don'ts, if you like, of partnerships, and really get a little bit into detail of some of the things that you need to put into a sponsorship proposal. So with that in mind, let's get going. Let's talk first about why they are useful, why are they good. If you have partners to your company, the first thing that's going to do, if they're a reputable company, is they're going to improve your reputation. If your coaching business is aligned with a professional company, a competent company, then your customers and potential customers are going to see your business and that you are linked with this business and think, wow, okay, these are serious guys or girls. They're seriously important. They're professional. They're serious in what they do. So partnerships can enhance your reputation and the reputation of your coaching company. They will also open new networks to you that were previously not available. If you have a new partner that's, let's say, in my case, I have a luxury car brand from which I'm partnered. This is going to open an entirely new network of customers, a new network of opportunities. I'm going to meet new people, which I have done through those avenues. I'm going to be holding new events and activities, whereas I wouldn't have been if I hadn't had this partnership. So it opens new doors for you, opens new potential customer bases. It also gets you maybe out of your comfort zone and doing things that you would not have usually done. In 2011, I became a consultant for the Hirslanden golf clinic in Basel here in Switzerland. And I began to do presentations for up to 100 people on the stage. I began to do interviews for the local radio station. I was filmed on television. I was put in with small interviews in magazines. And these are things that I'd never ever done before at that time. And this was a whole new chapter for me. I had to learn how to present. I had to learn how to stand up on a stage. I had to learn how to interact with new customers, answer questions. And this, that enhanced my skills dramatically, and I'm very thankful for that experience. So these new experiences and these new networks are going to come possibly through new partnerships. Another advantage for you is you're going to have new products and new services in which you can earn commission on, whether that's promoting luxury sports cars in my case, or whether it's actual products where you are earning commission. You have now got a new product or new services in your arsenal, which you are able now to promote to your customers. So you've got more ammunition to earn more income on top of what you already do that wouldn't have been there if you didn't have access to this new partners, products and services. You also, through this network, you will have new platforms and new services which you can promote yourself. So in my example, I have a whole new database of customers which I can advertise to using the newsletter of my partners. I have new communications channels in which I can promote myself, and just being involved with them in their events and organizing events with them puts me in a position to use a different platform of communication, one that I would not have had access to before. So that's a few of the reasons. If you can find a win-win partnership, you are gonna see great value in that partnership for your reputation. You're going to learn new skills. You're going to open a new network to new people, and you're going to give yourself access to new products and services in which you can sell, earn commission on, which you wouldn't have had previously. I think it's important to realize as a coach, I'm a golf professional, whether you're a tennis professional or whether you're a coach, a sports coach in a club or of a different sport, you're in a unique position. You're in a unique situation. You are very valuable to a potential business. If you consider how much money is invested in advertising and marketing, and much of that advertising revenue is spent with no real knowledge of how useful it was. So for an example, a magazine article in a local journal or local magazine, I know here in Switzerland, that can cost up to 15 or 20,000 euros for a double page spread in a magazine. And companies and businesses will tell you that they maybe get one inquiry from that double page spread, and they don't know really exactly how many of their target audience are seeing their message. And I think, Henry Ford once said that that most of his budget, 100% of his budget, was a bit of a lottery, or 50% of the marketing budget was actually a lottery, and he didn't know whether it was working or not. Now, of course, we're going to come to synergy and alignment shortly, but you are in a position that if you represent a company that has a product or a service that is of a valuable use to the demographic that you serve. So for me, for example, the typical investor in maybe a sports car or a luxury brand is a demographic of who I coach and my coaching pool of customers also at the club. You're in a position where you can directly advertise to them at very little cost. If I put in my newsletter to my customers a latest promotion from my partners, it is going directly to them. They are reading it, they are seeing it. And I'm costing my partner very little money to get that message across. For my partners to target my customer base, they would have to jump through hoops normally, and they would have to spend a lot of money, and there would be the data protection issues, and can they directly advertise to me, and are they on the newsletter, are they even allowed? But through me, of course, I have to ask my customers as well, do you want my newsletters? But of course they sign up, they want information. I am a very valuable source to my partners in terms of advertising. I can advertise the products directly to my customers, and I am not costing my partners tens of thousands of euros to do this. If you are a reputable professional, a competent professional in your field or sports coach, your opinion is also highly regarded. People believe in what you have to say, and people trust your judgment. So if you come along and you say, listen, I think this product is useful for you, and I think it can help you with ABC, your audience is going to take note and say, well, he or she doesn't normally give me poor information. So, I'm going to try that product. I believe that person if they tell me it's good for me, and they do actually, want you to recommend products for them. I know my target audience, even if it's a book, what book can I read to improve my golf game? What equipment would help me improve? Do you know anything that can help me sleep better so that I have more energy? How can I, what fitness instructors do you know, or fitness areas do you know where I can get fitter this winter and become better next year? And, you're in a position to help your customers with a product or a service that you truly believe is useful for them, and they expect that from you. So again, you're in this unique position to say, listen, this is my partner, this is their products, and I believe for this and this reason they can help you. You have new opportunities, you receive a new network of potential customers, but the potential partner has the same benefits using you. They suddenly have a new domain in which they can hold events, organize events, meet new customers, speak to new customers. They have a new platform in which they can present themselves, showcase their products and services, which they would have had to have paid enormous amounts of money to do before. So you are also of value to them in the same sense they are of value to you. You're in a unique position to say, listen, this is, in my example, this is the golf public. Why don't we make a tournament, a competition? You bring your cars, you bring your salespeople, we have a big dinner afterwards, and you get to meet new potential partners, for example. And that's something that you've opened the door for them, and that's very, very valuable. You need to make a note of these things when you're trying to build your sponsorship proposal. You need to say what you can do for that business, how you can help them. And what's very important from my experience is that you find a business or a product or a service that you're passionate about, that it's not only because of the earnings. If you see a product and it's crap and it isn't really beneficial to your customers, but there's big commissions on it, so you're pumping it out, buy this is good for you, it would tarnish your reputation, and you won't be motivated to make the relationship work. So find product businesses. I love cars. I'm a car freak, have been since I was a baby. So, sports cars and luxury car brands is something I'm very passionate about anyway. And to be able to be partnered with that is exciting. And it's going to make me think, what can I do for them? What can I do for my customers? If it's not of any value and you're not really passionate about it, you're not going to work hard at building a long-term relationship. So think of the synergy before you dive in. I can earn lots of money doing this. And we're going to come now onto the ground rules. As I said, it must be win-win. It must be a company or a partner where you really believe we can both do well here, and think long-term and think that it's beneficial for both parts of the team. It must be beneficial to your audience and your customers. Don't partner with a company that the services and products they offer really don't, you cannot sell them, kicking yourself in the teeth. Pick a company that is reputable, professional, competent, The more famous it is, even better, because your reputation grows. And the opposite is exactly true. If you go with a company that's with smoke and mirrors and it's the next best thing and there's no real history of successful business behind it, and you come out with this is the best product, and half a year later the company's gone bankrupt, your audience, your customers are going to look at you and say, oh, he hasn't got very good business sense. He's just sort of aligning, he or she's just aligning herself with the next trend to get on the wave and earn money. So, consider who exactly the company is and whether they are of value to everybody in the whole cycle. Your reputation's on the line. If it's a poor company, a poor product, it looks bad on you. And it takes a long time to build a good reputation, and it only takes a few minutes to destroy it. So always consider whether the synergy is correct for you and what you represent. It's a give and take relationship. It's important, I think, that you're not just taking, that you come back with creative ideas to the company you're working with, propose events, ideas that will enhance the relationship. Can you bring your customers into their sphere? Can they bring their customers into your environment? You've got ideas from your sports coaching environment that they're not aware of. They've got ideas that you wouldn't have thought of. So make sure it's a real give and take. Make sure that you're constantly working on the relationship, like any good relationship in the world. You're working at it, you're trying to improve it, you're trying to strengthen it. And that means it's two ways. Give ideas. Not everything will work. I've made lots of ideas for my partners, and some of them have been a huge success. Others have been a failure. That's normal. Sometimes the timing is wrong, the dates are wrong, but it's got to be a give and take, and it's got to be creative. And I think it's important that you have the ideas in your mind. Also for your proposal, come along with the proposal and say, this is why I'm valuable. This is what I can do for you. This is my audience. And these are the ideas I have on how the relationship can work for us both. As obvious as it sounds, make a contract. It's amazing how many times I hear that I have a friend who's got this business and it's a great business and I'm going to represent this business. And the minute that things turn sour, you don't get paid. They don't hold up their side of the bargain. You don't hold up your side of the bargain. And it becomes a very, very difficult relationship. Contract, even if it's your best friend, even if it's your brother, sister, make a contract. Specify what has to be in the contract, how you're going to be paid. Is it commission? Is it this? What you're going to do for your partner, what the expectations are of both sides of the partnership. And I think in the contract, you need the criteria as well. And what I mean with that is, how many customers are you going to bring to them in a year? How are you going to prove that what the partnership is working? Is it through sales metrics? Is it through numbers of people you get through the door? Is it through leads? This is something very important. And then you need to set up these partnership criteria measurements. So for example, I have a card that I give to potential prospects, and they take that card into the showroom and they say, Adam Lamb sent me to test drive this car. Here's my card. And at the end of the year, they can see, well, you didn't bring anybody. You only brought one person, and we didn't sell anything. And so a little bit of criteria that you can see whether the partnership is working. Is everybody doing what they're supposed to be doing? And that's really important, because the partnership can otherwise just sail a little bit in the wind, and you kind of forget a little bit about what you're supposed to be doing. I regularly go through my contracts with my partners and make sure that I'm upholding my end of the bargain, that I'm doing everything I possibly can to promote their brand as I promised. It's my reputation. And sometimes I realize I haven't done that for a while, or I forgot to do that in the last quarter. I'm continually in communication with my partners, even during the COVID and during the lockdown. What can we be doing? Can I do anything for you? Can I help you? If maybe I can't uphold my end of the bargain right now, is there anything else I can do to help you? Is there an event that you need my help or my marketing expertise? And that's appreciated. So look at the criteria, make sure you make a contract, and make sure everything is in that contract. You want to be fixed on what the rewards are. You want to be fixed on how you'll be paid. You want to be fixed on the measurements and the metrics. And like I said, it's give and take. It's win-win. You want to be sure that you can also achieve the things that you've promised. Don't go into a contract with a partner promising to move the earth for them, and deep down you're not going to be able to do half the things that you've promised, because it won't work. Everybody will get frustrated and the partnership won't work. And your reputation will be, don't partner with this person, with this coach, because they promise everything and they bring nothing. So there's some guidelines on partnerships. I think they are a great way to expand your business, expand your reputation, open new doors for business opportunities, open new networks for potential new customers, and also an extra source of income, an unlimited source of income if you build partnerships and you're able to achieve what you set out to do. And as I said, you're a valuable person for a partnership. You're a valuable a sports coach is in a unique position for many, many products. If you think anything, nutrition, lifestyle, luxury brands, sports brands, clothing, really the list is endless. As a sports coach, you really are in a position that you can help your customers with so many aspects of their life, and if you have a good partner, a good product, and a win-win, motivated, good criteria in the contract, it won't feel like hard work. It will feel like you're just doing what's right for your partners and for your customers. If you need any more help or my advice on how to create your sponsorship proposal, please get in touch with me. I'll leave my email address as always in the links below. You can contact me with an email, and I'll let you know what I think, and maybe send you a template of how I've structured my contract partnership proposals. Also free to download for you. I'll put the link in the description below. The 5 keys to building a successful coaching business, a PDF that I wrote. Feel free to download that, and hopefully there'll be some good information in there for you to help you build your coaching business. And don't forget that all my YouTube videos are also on my podcast channel. So if you don't have time to watch, you can listen while you're commuting or while you're at home doing other things. And I look forward to bringing you more content, look forward to helping you build a successful and sustainable coaching business in 2021. Stay safe. You will hear again from me soon. I've got some good interviews lined up, and of course I will continue this series of advice. So stay safe, stay well, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Bye-bye.